iOS 18 features, release dates, and supported devices. Well, iOS 18 is about 3 months away, but there are still some exciting rumors and reports suggesting it could be a humongous update. I'm excited. I know you're probably excited too. According to Mark Gurman, he kind of knows, I guess, huh? Well, what's up? I'm Mr. Noble, and you're watching MrNoble TV. So here's the expected possible release dates for iOS 18. So iOS 18 developer beta will be right after the June WWDC Apple Developers Conference, which the next beta, which is the public beta, will be in July of 2024. And then we will see the final release after the Apple event in September of 2024, giving us the full release with the introduction of the iPhone 16 models. So rumors are saying potentially the iOS 18 features are limited to rumors, but here are some key features that we're hearing could be coming to the iOS devices. Let's talk about generative AI integration, which will possibly come to the iPhone with some of the apps that come with the iPhone. And then, of course, Siri finally becoming smarter. So I'm hoping that we actually get to see more apps take advantage of the dynamic island, along with Siri, and then we also get those basic functionalities back in the dynamic island, like the timer, the clock, some of the other features that's disappeared over the last few betas. Number two, RCS messaging support. This would allow iPhones to send higher quality photos, videos, and have features like read receipts and typing indicators when messaging Android devices. Now, RCS messaging support, we will finally be able to join both worlds connected together with RCS support, which means that I'll give you an example. Like the other day, I have an iPhone. My daughter has an Android phone that she goes to school with. And I sent her a video. So she got home. She was like, Dad, the video was blurry and I couldn't understand what it was. So finally, with RCS messaging support, when Android sends videos or photos to iPhone or iPhone sends it to Android, we will finally be able to interact with each other from phone to phone without all the ugly disturbances of getting messages with the green and blue bubbles and all that. And yeah, they'll kind of still be that way as far as the bubbles, but at least the photos and the videos and some of the other features that goes through messaging would be a whole lot better for us. I know you probably agree with me. Now, number three, the Vision OS design, possibly on the new iPhones and on the older iPhones, anything that is supported by iOS 18. But these are just rumors. It's a possibility that it could come. It's a possibility they might try something similar. So Vision OS design elements, translucent menus, and other visual tweaks inspired by Apple's AR VR software, which Apple says they don't use the term AR VR when it comes to the Apple Vision Pro. Their term is spatial computing, which means it combines the physical world with the virtual world or the digital world. when using the Apple Vision Pro headset. Now, the Vision OS design from the Apple Vision Pro headset, yes, I would love to see uh, with the new iOS update some form of the Vision OS software integrated into the iOS devices, the iPhone, iPad. I know Mac has pretty much had it for a few years with the circular design, but I would like to see more customization. Like we should be able to change to different shapes. I have like a theme lab, you know. I mean, like I said in my other video, we as the consumer, we're, us as the buyer, we should have a little more say on what we want. And we've been asking for theming forever since the iPhone first came into existence. And the last update or redesign has been since iOS 7. Yeah, we're starting to hear rumors now that, which I don't understand why. Uh, Mark Gurman said, okay, we're supposed to get this humongous update, but you can't speculate all the time about what you hear on the internet or what you hear on social media because you never know. Apple always has a tendency to surprise us, like they did a few years ago with Dynamic Island, because we had no idea that we was even getting that. So, Apple, if you're listening or if you're watching this video, please give us more things that we want, that we actually could use and take advantage of. And we sure would really appreciate it. And sometimes we wouldn't mind spending a little bit more money on a device. Like right now, there is no foldable iPhones. I'm into the foldable world. I like having a bigger screen. I wear glasses. So I want to be able to read something that's big on a bigger screen and not have to take two devices with me. I only want to take one. Yeah, I know there's been a lot of rumors and talk about in the future iPhones going away or iPads going away and everything is going to be in the Vision Pro, you know, and the Apple Vision Pro and all everything's going to be done. But I feel like, and even if it gets lighter, and that is on your face 24 hours a day, which I don't see anybody using it 24 hours a day. Yeah, a lot of us use our phones and devices for more than 8 to 10 hours a day, but just to have something on your face, yeah, possibly glasses. I could see if Apple glasses came out, that would be a game changer. I probably wouldn't even think about no phone, but having this big device on my face, and this would change the world. I don't see it. I don't feel that. I don't feel like that's that would be even good for me. I don't know how you would feel about it being good for you. I'm just thinking of a logical explanation for that. So yes, I think iPhones and computers and iPads and laptops and tablets and all that kind of stuff is going to at least be around for another 10 years. Because you already know Apple puts out these patents, and Apple is always the last one to the show when it comes to putting stuff out there. Because, yeah, Apple, yeah, you want to do things right. You know what I'm saying? But you have an engineering team. Yeah, it takes time to create a lot of these things and develop a lot of these things. But at the same time, brilliant minds think alike. You just need to get some more people that have a little more creation. I'm a big creator. I think of things, everything that I do on my videos, I think it in myself. and how I can always get better. And things that's in my head that I don't know if it would make sense for phones or any kind of technology, but my brain is more advanced than the things that I see going on social media or in all of these business platforms, all these business manufacturers that create these cell phones, smart devices, software. I vision a lot more than what we actually see. That's why I gotta say that, like the nothing phones, they're trying to do something that nobody else is doing. Yeah, they're still a cell phone company. They came out with the Nothing 2A, which I think is a nice phone, and to have the cameras in the middle, it's a great thing. You know, I appreciate the design. Put it on a table and it don't move. You know, kind of has the iPhone body shape, but I have more vision for technology. I just want technology to continue to get great, continue to change, but also give us a little bit of, but also give us a little bit more of what we want. Look into the support of the consumer. Thank you, Apple. I appreciate it if you was to hear me and reach out to some people that buy all of these devices that support Apple. But you got to remember, these are just rumors and predictions based on reports and leaks. Apple hasn't officially confirmed any features yet, so we still have to wait a minute, at least till June. But most of us that don't do betas will see it at the end of the year, but we'll hear about all that stuff that's going to be coming out because everybody will have a chance to actually watch the Apple event, the WWDC in June. And you know how Apple is. Some things they show on stage, and some things they still give us that's a surprise throughout the year, or possibly the following year until the next beta comes out, which will be iOS 19. I know we're still on iOS 18. We still haven't seen that yet, but can you imagine the coming years of what iOS 18, 19, and 20 will be? I'm excited. I know you are. So as we look at the list of the iOS 18 devices that will be updated and some of the older ones that will be updated, as we're talking about the iPhone 10, 10R, and 10X Max. So hopefully those get updated this year, and then also the iPhone 11 models, which is the iPhone 11, the 11 Pro, and the 11 Pro Max. And hopefully that the 11 Pro Max, after I know possibly the 10, this will be the last date of updates, and then possibly a year or two from now, then the iPhone 11 probably won't be supported after that. But you never can tell. So it seems like Apple is trying to give us iPhone support for iOS devices up to 7 years of support. So I think that's great. How do you feel about that? Samsung is kind of doing the same thing. They're trying to push out their devices with software updates for 7 years also. So I think that's a great idea because a lot of people like us, we don't want to upgrade our phones every year, especially if we got a really good phone. I would say after the second or third year, your phone is getting a little old, it's kind of damaged. Yeah, it might be time to upgrade, and just keep that as a secondary device in case something happens to your main device, or give it to another person in the family. And that's what I normally do. But my iPhone devices, I seem to hold on to those a little bit longer than the actual Samsung device. Now, I still have a few Samsung devices that I still use, but since I got the Fold 5, I kind of use that one more. But like I said, these are just speculations right now. We'll still have to wait till the final say until the official announcement at WWDC Developers Conference. I'll be sure to update you with more information as the information becomes available to me. So I want to know what your wish list is for iOS 18. Let me know down in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!